So, I'm back with another segment of Gardena Your Muse, and I'm going to talk about what it means to be a highly sensitive person and hopefully give inspiration to the highly sensitive person. So, being a highly sensitive person, I always felt like it was a curse rather than a gift, as I am on several different medications for my bipolar depression, anxiety, and persistent depression. And the more I fight to be independent from this lifestyle, the more my psychiatrist fights against me. Of course, others may want what's best for you when you're dealing with the mental strain, illness, anxiety, and the stress of being a highly sensitive person, but it's like no one trusts you to make the best decision for you, as you're often seen as weak, which is further from the truth, because the ability to feel deeply and more intensely is a superpower and a super strength that I wish the world would see it this way. The constant feeling of feeling another person's emotions, the constant need to be compassionate and empathetic, and the constant anxiety you feel around large crowds and many different energies causes your nervous system to experience an overload. With your nervous system being impacted all the time, you just wonder how you have the strength for anyone or anything else. And it's like you just want to be normal. So I have a survival guide for the highly sensitive person, and I hope it inspires you. So the number one thing that I like to do is I like to use humor. I use my humor to get through awkward situations and social interactions. So if someone puts me on the spot or embarrasses me or places the intention on me, I'm always sure to give them a show. And part of them giving the best show is just being humorous. So I like to just use my personal humor. And the more that I use my humor, the more that I realize that I gain more confidence. And the more confidence that I gain, the more that I realize that my power is coming back to me. And when we give into shame and awkwardness, we give our power away to the dominant person. And the next tip that I want to give is I want you to avoid the drama. As a highly sensitive person, you're often psychic or intuitive, and you may be able to see the hidden aspects of a person before they show you their true colors or are honest with who they are or their intentions towards you. You can always spot a hidden enemy a mile away, and I just ask that you continue to be observant, quiet, calm, and continue to use your calm nature to just trust your instincts. That's all I want you to do. And do yourself a favor, trust your instincts about a person. So pay attention to the signs, and once you figure out what's really going on, distance yourself. And that goes into trusting your gut. So when something feels off, trust your gut. Always trust yourself when in any situation, no matter how it appears to be on the outside. So you're picking up on a person's energy for a reason, and trusting your inner voice can and will save your life. Not only can trusting your gut save your life, but it can keep you from and out of negative situations that can damage you in the long run. And you want to take care of yourself and do what's best for you. So you want to put yourself first in every situation, even if you feel like doing what's best for you would disappoint someone else. Do it anyway. Put yourself first. Let no one tell you how to live your life in any way. For example, I struggle with my psychiatrist not listening to my needs, but I trust myself and I know what's best for me. And I know that a lifetime of being on meds is not sustainable for me. And I'd rather use my coping skills to remain off medications, because these medications bring more harm to me than good. So if you don't want to show up to that party, if you don't want to do that thing, then you don't have to do it. And the last thing I want to tell you is to take it easy. So don't be so hard on yourself. Always grant yourself with self-love, and self-love is needed to progress in life and to embody the greatest version of you. You always want to nurture your inner child. And I notice that the more that I nurture my inner child and the more that I indulge in pleasure, the more that I continue to do things that feel good to me, even when I don't feel like doing them, like getting up and doing my makeup, getting up and going outside, getting up and just doing things that make me happy, regardless of how I'm feeling. Even if I'm feeling depressed, the more that depression goes away and the more that I don't feel the weight of the world on me so much. So to sum it up, being a highly sensitive person is not bad, and it doesn't have to be bad. So I love this look. I will be in the house, and I hope this video inspired you as a highly sensitive person. And I have my pink and my purple eyeshadow on, and once again, I love this look.